Hey there everybody! We're going to be doing Libra's tarot reading, but before we actually get started right straight to the reading, I just wanted to let you guys know that all of my disclaimers are going to be in the description box per video that will be uploaded, so anytime that I want to update my disclaimers or anytime you guys are concerned about my disclaimers, they will be in the description box below for you guys to, look through it. Also, some of the announcements that I will be making might also be in the description box below, so if you guys are interested and you guys want to stay tuned for any kind of upcoming events or anything like that, I would suggest you guys check it down below as well. I will mainly be primarily doing most of my announcements in the collective readings, that way, all of you guys can see and you guys won't have to hear me repeat it throughout every single video, so just be staying tuned in for that as well. Also, sorry if you guys hear any kind of notifications on my phone. I know I should be turning them off, but my phone is actually messed up right now. Like, the screen is just, all jacked up, so I'm not able to see it. So if I end up getting, any type of, emergency calls or anything like that, I have to hear them, because I'm not able to look at my phone really well. So sorry if that bothers you. This is only just going to be temporarily. Hopefully I'll get a better phone and things will work out. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have also upgraded my microphone, so hopefully the sound quality is just a tad bit better. There will also be no forecast due to the fact that it is very time consuming, and I'm not planning on doing them in the present moment. Maybe in the future, like in the far distant future, I might be doing the forecast, but as of right now, I'm kind of wanting to stick to the tarot readings. And speaking of which, I also will not be doing the affirmators. I know in the last round of the readings, I have been doing the affirmators for you guys. For this round, we're just going to stick with the new tarot cards that I brought in for you guys, which I will be mentioning in just a second now. But for this round, I'm not going to do the affirmators, and probably in the next round, we'll do the affirmators. We'll see. So, speaking of tarot cards, I don't know if you guys remember me talking about how I ordered a tarot deck that was supposed to come in February. It actually came in January, like in late January. And I don't know if you guys recognize this, but this is the Kipper deck. So this is basically how it looks like. I personally tried them out. I really loved it. I enjoyed it. And because of that, they ended up being my favorite deck. So I am planning on using them more often. So, just so you guys also know, they are very specific, like, very, very specific. So, I will be using them in the readings, and therefore, if it does not resonate with you, just so you guys know, that it's just, some specific reading I wanted to pull out. It will not, one portion of the will not resonate, even the entire portion will not resonate. If that's the case, you guys can always stick around for the Gilded Tarot portion, or for your guys' Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, alright? But I would definitely and highly recommend these to those that are very interested in specific readings. So if that's what you guys are into, I would say this is your best bet. Also, I wouldn't recommend these to people that are not very experienced in tarot. Like, if you guys are wanting to buy a tarot deck in the first time, I wouldn't recommend these to be your go-to, primarily because this is mainly for experienced people. And it's much more easier to relate these to the original tarot decks instead of, just reading it as it is. So, basically, I would recommend, if you guys are beginning off with tarot, just the Rider-Waite or the Gilded Tarot, which is what I have. And speaking of which, we will be doing the Gilded Tarot. I also want to let you guys know that I also got a new pack of Oracle cards as a gift. This is actually called the Creativity Oracle deck. A couple actually created these decks. So the wife was an artist. She was a painter. She's the one that did all the paintings and the designs of the tarot deck. And then on the back, we have the wordings for the Oracle cards. And the husband basically did that portion. And this is the box that it came in with. And this is called the Creativity Oracle deck. And it comes with a little booklet as well. So if you guys are interested, you guys can check that out. So that's basically how it's going to go. We're going to go with the Kipper deck, the Gilded Tarot, and then also, to finish and close it off, we're going to do your guys' Oracle, alright? So, how we're going to be doing with the Kipper is we are going to be doing a 9-card layout Kipper spread. You can typically do that with the Lenormand as well, but since right now I only got the Kippers, we're going to stick with the Kippers, alright? So, Going down, we got the past, present, and future going across. We're going to be doing your guys' state of mind, environmental factors, and your contributing factors. That's what it's called. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it took me forever to figure that out. Alright, so let's get straight to your guys' Kipper deck. What do you have for Libras in the past? What do you have Libras past? Community card in reverse. Let's see if this is actually in reversed. Yeah, community card in reverse. So it wants to stay in reversed. That's in your past. High honor. Interesting. And child. But in the present, we actually got mature man, which popped out. And then we also got house in reverse. Let's see if it's actually in reversed. Nope, upright. So, mature man, house upright. What about this mature man and house upright? Courtship. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. What do you have about Libras in the future? Immediately what's popping out of my head is I'm getting some of you guys might actually end up being with somebody that is much more older. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, somebody that's, like, an old grandpa or whatever, right? It could be as simple as somebody that is much more, maybe even just a year older than you, maybe even a few months older than you. Or another way you guys can figure out who this person is if they are very wise, very mature. For some of you guys, what also might stand out about this person that you guys might end up being with is somebody that is, they could be somebody that's much more mature for their age. That might also stand out. Okay, changed and reversed. And then we also got privileged lady in reverse. Let's see if it's actually in reversed. Hold up. Come on, talk to me. Privileged lady. This is interesting. What about this changed, reversed, and privileged lady? Okay. Unexpected income. Alright, so let's go into it. I wanted to clarify the past for you guys because to me, that is not making any sense for some reason. Can you explain to me why the community card is in reversed? What I'm getting for some of you guys in the past, keep this in mind, that Kippers are very specific, even though it's a collector reading. This portion is meant to be specific. What I'm immediately getting from here in the past is because I clarify the community card, and it's giving me the 5 of Swords. I kind of had an idea that it was going to be something deceptive about something around your community or somebody around your community. But I just wanted to clarify just in case because I was like, I had a feeling that there was going to be something wrong about your community. And to me, the fact that it's in the past, it's already telling me that it's something that you guys already knew. So it's not some, like, old news that's like, oh, I had no idea that it was, this and that and that. No, this is something that I feel like you guys already know because it's in your past. I'm getting, for some reason, you guys came to realize, now let's keep in mind, though, as well, that community can represent anybody that is within your surroundings. Let's just say it could be colleagues, co-workers, friends, sometimes family, but I try not to, like, pull that out too much because we have the family room, which is kind of like the family card and things like that. But yeah, it could be family as well. I'm seeing that some of you guys might have came to realize something. For some of you guys, this is going to sound so weird. I feel like some of you guys with the community card, for some reason the word cult is popping up into my head. For some of you guys, you guys could have realized that, like, it doesn't even have to be an actual cult, alright? Let's just say that you guys found out some sort of club, some sort of, group setting, and you guys came to realize that there's a whole bunch of these people that are coming in and joining in or something like that. And then I'm getting some of you guys came to realize that they're very deceptive in their ways. Like, you guys might see that they are very successful, very high honorable in whatever it is that they do. But at the same time, with this Five of Swords, even though this guy, he has won over and had his victory, this guy did it in a way that is very deceptive and very, I would say, like, not exactly in a fair fight. It was kind of more in a way where it was kind of, how do I put this? It was in a way where it kind of deceived other people. It was a way of deception or manipulation when it comes to the other individual or the other opponent. I'm getting that you guys might have found out that there was some sort of person, a group setting, or some sort of, group that you guys had or whatever, somebody in your community. I'm guessing you guys found out in the past. For some of you guys, I'm getting it could be in the recent past that you guys found out that whatever this, I'm primarily getting that it could be some sort of cult or a group. For some of you guys could have even found out something about a religion as well. That's another thing that's popping out. For some of you guys, it could have been a business or something like that. You guys found out that is very manipulative, very deceitful. Like, you guys would say that, like, oh, they're really good in a way where it's like they got their business going, that they, they're very much high honored, because we also got the high honor here. So to me, that's also telling me that they are people that are kind of like well known. They're the type of person or the type of, energy where it's like everybody looks up to, everybody, admires, and because of their dedication, their hard work, even like as simple as their wisdom, or they had a huge history. But I'm getting that with that Five of Swords and community in reverse, I'm getting that some of you guys might have even found out how toxic the whole thing is. Now, keep in mind, I'm primarily getting that it could be like a cult, a religious setting, a religious group, or whatever, I don't care. It could also be as simple as a person, but like I said, this is specific, so it's not going to resonate with every... There's some sort of energy here, and I'm mainly getting a group setting where people are being seen as very much of a high honor, people are being admired, people are being very much looked up to, and it could be somebody that has a history, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like it's in a way where it's very deceitful. Like, for example, maybe the group, the energy, the setting, whatever, is not exactly meant to be deceitful or merciless, but I feel like the fact that they are putting themselves out there, or the tactics or the things that they use to like kind of make themselves perceived a certain way, is what's kind of toxic. For example, like, yes, they might have a lot of success, they might have a lot of admirers, they might have a big community that is, very well known, a big business, a big venture that is very well known, but at the same time, they might actually do something that is very positive to the community, but at the same time, I feel like it's more in a deceitful way, or like they are deceiving people and they're not noticing that. And I clarified the child, and it came out to be the King of Swords reversed and the Judgment. So to me, the King of Swords in reverse, it's telling me that, and with the child card, whenever I think of child, I think of somebody that is like, everyone would say that child is like, probably somebody that's very childish, doesn't know what they're doing, or things like that. But the way how I'm being interpreted in this reading is that whenever we are kids, we always have this kind of idea where it's like, rules don't affect us when we were kids. When we were kids, we always like to do things our own way. We always like to do things that felt better for us, and things like that. I kind of like to use religion as an example. For example, when we were younger, we didn't have to follow these rules. I mean, like, I know there are some that, like, they like to go to Catholic churches, they teach the kids at a young age to go to private schools and things like that. But let's just say that when we're younger, kids don't have these kind of, like, established rules already in their head where it's like, oh, I have to, pray 3 times a day, or, oh, I have to go attend church every Sunday morning or afternoon, right? It's more of like they are very free-spirited. They like to think of the world as in a much more light-hearted way, not so much as a rigid, cold kind of nature like that King of Swords guy is. And to me, I feel like you guys came to realize that whoever this person is, could be a person, whatever this group is, that even though, yes, it is considered to be a high of honor, I'm getting that some of you guys came to realize that the way how they're doing things, it's kind of a bit manipulative, very deceitful, and it's kind of like the way how they're kind of teaching other people, or just their tactics or maneuvers, they're teaching people in a way where they can't release that kind of childhood-like nature, that creativity, that kind of spark of imagination. Another example I can use is like schools. Like some people believe that school systems, you know, have very high standards, and they like to put us in, you know, specific boxes just so that we can learn to follow the system and follow the rules on how it works, and teaching us how to be more like monotone and like robots and just go in autopilot. But I'm seeing that some of you guys are coming to realize that life is not supposed to be that way. Life is supposed to be you having this childlike wonder, you having to express yourself freely, you having to observe and look at the world in a different perspective, not so much as you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to look this way, or you have to be this certain way. And that's what I'm kind of getting. And with the Judgment card even being here, to me that's telling me that it's like the universe is trying to let you see that sort of side. And with the Judgment being here in the past, it's also telling me that it's something that you guys have learned, and you guys have already learned your lesson from whatever this sort of thing is. I'm getting that it's some sort of life lesson that you guys had to go through in the past, and I feel like you guys came to learn so much from it. In your guys' present moment, we got the mature man, the house, and courtship. I'm seeing you guys possibly being in a relationship. Like I said, it could be an older person. More specifically, I'm getting a man, but it could be somebody that's much more mature, or even especially much more mature than their surprisingly mature for their age. I'm seeing you guys being able to actually afford to get a house, or you guys actually being able to move in together. For those of you guys that it resonates to whoever this person is, that you guys are already in a relationship, I'm seeing you guys going into the next level with this courtship card, which is telling me there's going to be some actual commitment. I don't see necessarily marriage per se, although that could be a possibility. I'm more so getting that you guys are kind of like going with the flow. Maybe you guys are like, let's go out with each other, like let's give it a shot, let's try things out, right? I'm seeing that being a possibility in the present moment for you guys. In the future, we got change in reverse, and we also got privileged lady and unexpected income. I don't know why, but for some reason in my head, I'm getting that some of you guys might have doubts when it comes to your guys' manifestation, when it comes to your guys' dreams, or your guys' ideas coming up to the surface or anything like that. I'm primarily getting that for some of you guys think that, oh, I've been waiting for so long, I've been trying to manifest this particular dream or whatever it is I want, but for some reason it is not coming in. And I feel like what it's telling me, and I'm getting this also, that some of you guys are trying to change things. Like some of you guys might be like, okay, well, if this is not working, then I'm gonna go and try to do something else, or I'm gonna try and just stick with the environment that I'm with. To me, this is telling me that you guys shouldn't change. And the reason that being is because, to me, this is telling me that you guys are almost close to the finish line with the privileged lady and the unexpected income. This is telling me that if you guys keep putting the hard work, if you guys keep manifesting and putting in the effort in your guys' dreams or your guys' wishes and wants, I'm seeing you guys actually getting those manifestations. Like, especially if it's involved in money, finances, I'm seeing you guys actually manifesting and getting whatever it is that you guys want. I feel like you just have to kind of stick with the cycle for right now, and if the universe feels like that it is time for you guys to switch around or make a switcheroo or change things around, I feel like you guys will be given a sign or a signal if that is the right thing for you guys to do. But at the moment, I see you guys needing to firstly focus on your guys' finances and your guys' income, and I feel like that's going to keep progressing. I know it's going to require a lot of patience and time, but I feel like it's going to be worth it for you guys. So, going across from your guys' spread in your guys' state of mind, we got community card in reverse, we got mature man, and changed in reverse. I'm getting that there might be a particular person that you guys are thinking about who you guys, now with the mature man, it could be a father figure, could be a grandfather figure, whatever, right? Whatever seems to resonate to you. But I'm getting that there might have been a person that's around you. And with the community card, like I said, could be a bad neighborhood or bad community that they... I'm getting that there might have been some sort of... With the community card, this is telling me that it could be somebody that is around your energy. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that this person could literally be your guys' neighbor, or this person could literally be your guys' teacher, mentor, coworker, or whatever. Although that could be a possibility, with the community card, it's also telling me it could be somebody that is around your energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that's physically there. For example, this could also apply to somebody that you guys are talking to or speaking with online. And I'm getting that whoever this person is, I feel like you guys are having doubts about this particular person, whoever it is. I feel like that you guys have this kind of sense that whoever this person is isn't gonna change. Or that they're just going to stick to whatever it is that they're used to. They're not planning on changing, or they're not trying to put in any effort. Can you go a little bit more in depth about this? Yeah, you guys are expecting some sort of... This could be a love offer, but whatever it is, I'm getting that there is some... You are expecting some sort of emotional exchange, because you guys feel like you guys are already at this point, or, you know, this kind of place where you guys feel like you guys are ready to take things this step further. You guys feel like you guys are in a good place to, like, you know, move things up more. But I feel like that whoever this person is very stubborn. I feel like whoever this person is doesn't even know what they want, or they're just too lazy and they're just used to wherever they're at, and they prefer to basically stay in the place that they're much more comfortable. For some of you guys, it could be as simple as this person is afraid of making a change, but it's so strange, because I'm getting this energy that this person does have love for you. This person does want to declare love for you because they see you to be their potential partner, or, you know, the potential person to be around their energy. But I feel like for some reason this person is just very stubborn and doesn't want to change. Can you give me exactly the reason why that is the case? Page of Swords. Whoever this person is has trust issues. It's what's mainly popping up in my head. This person is just... Straight up, I'm gonna say doesn't have any trust in people in general. I feel like they're way too analytical. They try to analyze things way too much instead of actually going with the flow. For some, I'm getting that whoever this type of person is, this is the type of person that will probably leave out of a situation before it even happens. Like, if they assume that, you know, that they're this type of person just from actually just looking at it, instead of actually reading the book and just looking at the book based on its cover, I'm getting they're the type of person that's like that. That it's like, oh, they already have this one red flag, I'm gonna leave them. I'm gonna try to avoid any type of situation that could lead to heartbreak. I feel like this person has such immense, like, fear when it comes to actual heartbreak, to the point where it's like anything that seems to be a red flag or a trigger is they find an excuse to just run away and just, like, not do anything about it. And for that reason is why they could also be the type of person that doesn't want to change, because they don't feel like they're in the wrong. They feel like that whatever they're doing is right, because in their head they're doing this as a protective mechanism to protect their heart. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, I would say they're just way too analytical, and even so, right now they're not really... I don't think they're trying to make any move towards you. I feel like I'm getting for some of you guys could be on a break with this person. Whoever this person is, I'm getting that they probably are stalking you or checking you out and things like that, observing you. But at the same time, you have to also think about it like, is it worth waiting for this person until they actually come up in their head where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna start, you know, making some moves, I'm gonna start taking action. Like, I want you guys to kind of think about it and ask yourself, is it really worth waiting for this person until they make a decision? Like, wouldn't you rather want to be with a person that is, like, very sure about it, that's very confident and isn't afraid of heartbreak or isn't afraid of even putting in any effort or work and just actually going with the flow. I'm pretty sure everyone can kind of agree with me that they would probably want to choose a person that's more confident in their decision instead of them taking a step back, having to analyze if this is the right one, should I go for it, I don't know if this person's marriage material, blah, 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 blah. First get into it, then afterwards you can start questioning if there ends up being a problem. That's just my perspective and philosophy on that. But anyways, on to your guys' environment. We got high honor house and privileged lady. Some of you guys, I'm getting with the high honor house and privileged lady that some of you guys, especially if it's involved in your guys' work, I'm getting some of you guys getting noticed at work, at businesses, at jobs, and due to that, you guys actually get, I don't know if you guys get a promotion or a raise, or I'm getting you guys get some sort of financial increase. So this is in your guys' environment. So I'm getting that due to your guys' position changing or due to your guys' financial increases, you guys might actually be able to even afford to get a house, apartment, whatever, and you guys end up being this privileged lady. So you guys will be able to, like, you guys will be able to manage your finances well. Your guys' financial stability is really well during this time. I would say that, I wouldn't say you guys would be rich, but what I would say that you guys will be stable in your life, I would say yeah. But I feel like it's due to some sort of position change or you guys getting a raise or an increase in your guys' status. In your guys' attributing factors, we also got child, courtship, and unexpected income. For those of you guys that are planning on getting a child, I would say be careful. This is mainly with the courtship. This is mainly pointing out to those of you guys that are already in a relationship or that have a couple of some sort. Those of you guys that have eloped with a particular person, doesn't matter, right? Or you guys are, it could even be as you guys having one night stand or whatever. I would say be careful, especially when it involves pregnancy and you guys getting a child. And it doesn't even have to be you guys accidentally getting pregnant and having a child. For some of you guys, it could be as simple as you guys adopting a child and then you guys didn't expect that there would be so much, more income just to take care of a child. So those of you guys that are, if you guys are wanting to have a child, I would suggest you guys make sure that you guys have enough savings, that you guys have enough money to actually provide and take care of the child. Because otherwise, I feel like if you guys are going to get a child, I'm seeing that with the unexpected income, you guys will have a lot of, you guys will have like a lot of money to pay. I don't know if it's for child support or you guys having to, actually like buy things to provide for a child and things like that. But I would say that if you guys, I would say make sure you guys are planning well. Make sure you guys are planning well, especially when it comes to your guys' finances, if that is something that you guys are planning to or expecting to have, alright? But otherwise, you guys seem to be really good when it comes to that. Now, going on to your guys' Gilded Tarot, I'm just going to go straight to the point when it comes to Gilded Tarot. I'll try not to do any clarifications when it comes to it, alright? So, we're gonna get your guys' overall energy. What is the overall energy for Libras? 9 of Wands. For some of you guys, I did talk about some of you guys might be a little bit stressed. Some of you guys might even be actually heartbroken to the point where you guys haven't been able to manifest or get whatever it is you want. But the thing about this 9 of Wands guy is that even though, yes, technically it is not the 10 of Wands, he is actually much more closer to getting whatever he wants. But at the same time, this card can also be interpreted different ways, where it's like, yes, even though it might be very burdensome or something that's very stressful, if you guys know for a fact that whatever this thing is, it could be as simple as a project, a job, or a work environment, or just your guys' environment in general, or whatever, right? If you guys know for a fact that something is stressing you out or it's not good for you and it's especially draining your health, I would say really listen to your guys' intuition, really listen to your guys' body, and actually take care of yourself. For some of you guys, I'm also getting that some of you guys are overworking yourself, and that's leading to a lot of stress and health issues. So if that is the case, I would recommend you guys actually taking a break, call in and be like, hey, I'm tired, I'm stressed, I'm like I'm about to feel burned out. I really need to take a break, alright? And if they don't give a shit, well then, F them, right? You know? I would leave the fucking job, in my opinion, because I would not tolerate those type of people that just don't give a crap about you, you know? Alright, so now going on to your guys' money. So, career and finances for Libras. I mean, that's just my opinion. I honestly feel like employers should really care about their employees, because technically their employees are working much more and harder for their employers. So it would make sense. Like, everybody's always like, oh no, you should always listen to your employer. You should be like the type of person to worship them. Honestly, I feel like it's the other way around, because you have to try, because the employers have to be the ones that have to try to get their employees to want to stay and work for them. So if you want your employees to stay there and work for you, you have to treat them right, and you have to kind of respect them and let them be in a very good environment where they can work, not in an environment where they feel drained or stressed, or, you know, where it feels like every day is such a drag, basically, for them to just get out of bed and start working. That's just my personal opinion, but take it or leave it. Yeah, 10 of Wands. This is crazy. I did say that it was going to be something about your guys' finances or career. 10 of Wands. This is actually confirming that you guys are almost there in whatever it is that you guys are doing. If you guys don't know, the 10 of Wands is actually in the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck. It talks about how this guy, he is climbing up on the hill with all these wands, and even though he is very tired, he's very drained, he's almost at the end of, like, you know, just giving up. Technically in the original Rider-Waite, if you look on the other side, there's a village, meaning that he is literally almost there. And this guy, him holding his head up and looking up towards whatever this thing is, which is actually a village, it's actually showing that you guys are much more closer to your guys' goals, to your guys' wishes, with anything that is financial or career-related matters. So just keep doing what you guys are doing, because I'm seeing a lot of prosperity on whatever it is that you guys are trying to achieve. And these deers kind of also represent, like, spirit guides that are, like, watching over you and making sure that you're doing well. So you guys have some support as well. Alright, let's go to your guys' how you guys are doing mentally. The moon. To me, that kind of tells me that the universe wants to keep things quiet, not talk about it. But some of you guys, this is also telling me that some of you guys are a little bit confused when it comes to... I'm getting some of you guys might be a little bit confused when it comes to your guys' path. Like, am I in the right path? Am I doing the right thing? For some of you guys can also be a little bit overthinking about certain things, when really the moon card represents that even though, yes, there isn't a lot of understanding, there isn't a lot of straightforward facts. The universe is never really clear about what it is you're doing, if it's right or wrong. You know, at the very end, it's basically your choice to make, and you having to decide for yourself if you feel like you're in the right way. So technically that, yes, whatever you guys might be thinking, whatever you guys might be doing, you guys might be in a state of confusion, but at the very end, it's your choice to make it. Even so, if you guys feel like you made the wrong choice, it doesn't matter, because I feel like the universe will take you into the right path. Sometimes you just have to take the leap of faith in order for you guys to figure out if that is the right path for you. So that is something that I would say to you guys. How about your guys' home and family? Okay, 2 cards wanted to pop out. This is basically confirming it. Oh my gosh. You guys might, like I said, with the Knight of Wands and with the 4 Wands, you guys might actually end up getting a house with a particular person, somebody that you guys are really into. I'm also getting that somebody I'm getting somebody might actually make this offer, and like it doesn't even have to be somebody that you guys are into and you guys are living together. I'm getting for some of you guys might also get an offer of some sort, like a friend or something like that, saying like, hey, do you want to be roommates? Do you want to like do this and that and that? I'm getting that there's a possibility that you guys will actually do very well if you guys do live together, if that is a consideration. But to me, this is mainly pointing out that you guys might actually end up being with somebody that you guys really do have a lot of passion for. I'm seeing you guys not only just getting a house, but you guys could possibly have a family, kids. You guys will have success, stability. I'm seeing all of that coming together with a person that's very passionate. I'm getting there could be somebody coming in with that offer and saying like, hey, do you want to live together and things like that. I'm getting that if that's the case, I would say go for it, because I'm seeing a lot of prosperity and abundance when it comes to that. I'm getting for some of you guys, I'm getting some of your family members might also be kind of proud of you as well for like making a step or you know, actually moving out the house. If you guys haven't moved out the house or haven't had a house in a while, I'm seeing that your family is also proud of you for also, you know, making that huge leap of faith or doing something different in your life as well. Two of Swords in reverse when it comes to your guys' creativity. I'm seeing some of you guys did had a major block when it came to your guys' creativity, but the fact that it's in reverse is telling me that you guys are getting out of that. And I feel like it mainly has to do with the fact that because you guys have been stressed lately, you guys had a lot of anxiety over your guys' work and your finances. I feel like because you guys are starting to take that break and you guys are starting to care about your guys' health more is the reason why you guys are bringing your creativity back. You guys feel like that, you know, your guys' hobbies has started uplifting you, you know, it started releasing all that stress, all that tension. So I'm seeing that to be a really good thing for you guys when it comes to your guys' creativity. Now, on to your guys' love and romance. I want to check this. The Chariot. I'm getting that there is a possibility of those of you guys that have been in a stalemate with a particular person, I'm seeing that starting to pick back up. Another story that I'm getting for some of you guys is I'm getting that you guys will actually end up being with the one or the potential person if once you guys start making some big changes in your life, such as moving to a different area. I'm seeing that being the main case. So for those of you guys that are wondering, I'm seeing you guys actually end up meeting the one or your soulmate by actually moving or traveling to a different area. Now, it doesn't have to be like an actual state, a country, or whatever. Although that could be the case, I'm also seeing that it could be as simple as you guys moving houses and then you guys finding that particular person, which really does clarify the 9 of Wands and 4 of Wands as well too, so that's really nice. Alright, so good things to come. What are some good things coming in your way? Wheel of Fortune. Those of you guys that feel like your life has been in a standstill or that things haven't been progressing or moving, I'm seeing that one of the best things that's going to be happening to you guys is that your guys' life will start moving forward. It's going to start progressing. You guys are going to see major changes in your life. All the bad things or the bad habits is going to be put to the side, is going to be left behind. New things or new outcomes are going to start appearing or happening, is what I'm seeing for you guys. However and whatever that means to you guys. Now, on to your guys', how does your community or allies see? 10 of Pentacles. They see you to be actually, either you being actually successful or you guys reaching towards that state of success. Some of you guys, I'm getting some of them are thinking that you guys will be so successful that you will be actually even become well known. I don't know if you guys end up becoming like, influencers, or you guys become spokespeople, or you guys are the type, or if you guys end up being somebody that's inspirational on TV or something. But I'm getting that some people see you to be so successful to the point where they see you to be like making your own speeches, making your own talk shows, you know, that sort of thing. So, and if you guys are not in that state, I'm seeing you guys actually becoming in that state, or them assuming that you will end up being in that state, or you guys have that potential to be in that state. Some of the challenges you guys might face. 3 of Wands. We did talk about how there was a little bit of indecision as well, even though technically this is a 3 of Wands. With the 3 of Wands, it does talk a little bit of a hint of hesitation, whether you should take that leap of faith or not. For some of you guys, it also could be you guys having to actually need to be patient and wait for things to actually start progressing or things to come to you. But also, for those of you guys that had any plans, any type of goals or things that you guys wanted to do and you guys haven't started, to me this is also my card of you guys actually implementing those plans. You guys are taking on these plans and trying to get to the next level, which is basically like up to the Four of Wands, alright? So, take that next level, take that leap of faith, start actually doing things and try to keep that wheel turning and in motion is what I'll say for you guys. Now, let's close off your guys' reading with some oracle messages. What oracle message do you have for Libras? Explore. Trust your imagination to help you journey through your inner landscape to find what you seek. That is really interesting. And then that's how it basically looks like right over there. It's nice, huh? Nope, that's all I wanted to pop out. I guess that's what it is. But, yeah, explore. Follow your guys' intuition. Follow your guys' imagination. I feel like it's leading you towards the path that you guys desired. The path that you guys want, alright? So, that is all that I have for you, Libras. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys do check out your guys' Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to get a full picture during this time. For those of you guys that are also wondering about any major events that are coming up throughout the rest of the year, I would suggest you guys also check out the pick a card reading that I did. It will be linked at the end of this video, so if you guys are interested, you guys can also check that out. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, especially Valentine's Day. Hope you guys had a fantastic Valentine's Day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, take care. Bye.